Hi, welcome to Mamas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button and share this with another mama that is looking for some summer fun ideas to do either by herself or with her kiddos. With each episode, we're going to go ahead and start off with a motivational quote. This week's motivational quote is centered around summer again. It says, hip, hip, hooray for the hot summer day. And it has definitely been hot here in Metro Atlanta. We have had rain over the weekend, but last week, the first few days of summer were pretty hot. Again, that quote is hip, hip, hooray for the hot summer day. Now, I know some people love the heat of summer. I'm more of a fall person. I love when it starts to get cool, but not too cold. If you love summer, let us know. I would love to know that in the comments as well. But guess what time it is? It's mama time. This week's mama time is days 30 to 32. So this is going to take you from today, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to start your week off. See what things you can work into your week. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, you can either do this by yourself or you can do this with your kids. Day 30 is go to a summer fair or carnival. That way you can enjoy some of the rides, the games, and some of the tasty treats. For Metro Atlanta, now the recommendation I'm going to give, you need to go to Pont City Market in the evening. I forgot what is it called? The Roof? Okay, so the Roof on Pont City Market, it's a really fun place, but there is no shade at all. So if you want to do this over the summer, what I would recommend is probably going about 7 o'clock. When it gets cooler, some of the humidity has been cut out of the air. The later into the night, the better. I don't know what time they're actually open. Let me check and see. I went last year for my husband's birthday just to do something different because we had never did that before. Yeah, it's called the Roof at Pont City Market. So Thursday, we must have went on a Saturday because we went at like 11 o'clock. I think that's when we went. So Thursday is open from 3 to 11, Friday 3 to 12. And then Saturday is open the latest 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. or midnight, Sunday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday 3 to 10. So 3 o'clock, depending on the city, not depending on, right now we're talking about Atlanta. That made me laugh. So 3 o'clock in Metro Atlanta is still kind of warm. The sun is at its hottest. I probably would recommend maybe doing 7 o'clock. I can't remember how the pricing goes. I think it was you buy, let's see. I guess if you do, maybe the Roof was $7 and then you had to pay for each game. I can't remember how it goes. But I think it's a great idea, especially if you have kids. A great place to take your kids. They have miniature golf. They have other little carnival games. So it's a great place if you want to do it like as a girls' date night, if you want to do it with you and your husband as a date night, if you want to do it with the whole family, I think it's great. You just want to go when the temperature is a lot cooler. If you want to skip it all together and you've been to the Roof at Pont City Market before, maybe you want to go in the fall. I think it's still a great idea. Day 31 is make tie-dye shirts. Create colorful patterns on shirts or other fabric items. I'm sure Amazon has a tie-dye kit, or if you're creative and you've made tie-dye shirts in the past, you probably know how to make tie-dye shirts. I don't think I've ever made a tie-dye shirt, but you could probably check out Walmart or Amazon. Yeah, see, I'm right here on Amazon and it's a tie-dye kit. They have one like $15. It looks like that one comes with the paint as well in the bags to put the stuff in. So they have them really affordable. I think that's something really good that you can do with your kids also. Now, I'm trying to think if you wanted to do this as self-care, you may want to just go and buy a fun tie-dye shirt from your favorite store. Or you may just want to shop online. I think if you want to just get out the house, try some clothes on, you can do tie-dye. If you don't want to do a shirt, think of something more creative. Could you do like a hat, maybe a long sleeve shirt for the fall, so use more of like fall colors. Of course, you can do a tank top, a t-shirt for summer. I was trying to think of something else. If you want to go crazy, maybe if you could get like some pants or something like that. I think your kids would really love the tie-dye. Other things like hats, pants, long sleeve, things like that. Maybe that's something they can wear on the weekend, especially if your kids wear uniforms to school, to give them a little bit more creativity. So that's great. That's also another good one you can do like for a girls' night out. Bring people over to your house, or if you want to meet at another mama's house, you can do that. Somebody get the kit, or you guys go in, buy the kit, great time. Everybody can bring a t-shirt. Like if you're doing girls' night out with kids, everybody brings a t-shirt and create it. That's actually a really fun idea. Day 32, go to a local pool. Swim and play in a community pool. So depending on where you live at, you may have a rec center or like a local park or an aquatic center near you. And I think this is a great idea. Most of the time, depending on your area, you can get a ticket for the aquatic center or the pool for less than $5 per person. I don't think it comes with a time limit. So that's something if you're not close to a beach or like a lake or something like that, and you just want to get your kids wet and in some water, you can definitely check out like a rec pool. If you have another mama friend that has a pool in her backyard, you can do that as well. So take advantage of that. The rec pool, a mama friend pool, or I was trying to think of something else. Like the YMCA. I was just trying to think of some other ways or other places you could get to a pool. Leave a comment. I would love to know that if there are some other creative places. Like I just found out around my neighborhood that it's an aquatic center that I didn't know about. I know we have a pool at our local rec center, but just some other places for you to go, because especially for the summer, pools can get crowded, and definitely if they're inside, if it's hot outside. So again, days 30 to 32, day 30, go to a summer fair or carnival. And I would leave the comments so other mamas can see, like if you live in another city, does your city have something like a carnival where you can go and play games all year round? Even if it's something like Dave & Buster's or something equivalent to that, where you can go play arcade games, have a great time. Dave & Buster's is great because it's inside. You get to enjoy the cool air. So that's a great idea too. Day 31 is make tie-dye shirts. Like I mentioned earlier, you can do this like as a girls' night out, or you can do this kind of like some mama time with kids. You guys go in on the tie-dye kit, pick one up from Amazon. Everybody brings a t-shirt over. You got matching shirts that you guys can wear, like if y'all go out on a trip or something like that in the city. Day 32, go to a local pool. Again, check with your rec center, aquatic centers. See if you have a friend that may have a pool. I said in their backyard, but you also may have a friend that may have a pool in their neighborhood. Like the bigger suburban neighborhoods, they may have pools where everybody can come, jump in the pool and have a great time. So those are days 30 to 32. Please comment and let us know if you are participating in 100 days of fun self-care. I have gotten a few comments. I love to hear them. I got one comment. Let me see if I can find it. If I can't find it, I'll still mention the comment. I got a comment from a great mom, and she told me it was earlier in the 100 days, and she was telling me her and her family actually went out for ice cream. Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can find it. She was telling me her and her family, no, it's not this one, but her and her family actually went out for ice cream, and she was like, her daughter or her son commented that was the best one they ever had. So really think about these 100 days of fun self-care and think about ways you can incorporate your kids Or if you just want to do things on your own, that's perfectly fine too. Remember to like, comment, share, hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when we're coming out with new episodes, new shorts and reels, and you can keep up on your 100 days of fun self-care. Follow us on all social media platforms at Mommas and Mannies. And remember, me time is essential and it's never selfish. Happy fun!